Have leverage, two twin Glocks, stay together, never separate. Yeah, I'm fiending for this money, I'm always desperate. 12 flick they lights, and I'm for sure going federal. He keep talking shit on my mama, I pop like Benadryl. He talk like he a vet, but really bitch, he ain't got no skill.
Ball, just that nice.
Oh shit.
Just that nice. You didn't even know. I had to tell you.
We're on episode 14.
Just that nice. What's it?
14.
14. Yes, I know.
We had a good weekend. We had a good event, man.
Yeah, we did. Want to talk about the event for people? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't have any of the film put out right now, so they can't even see any of it. So, it was a good event, man. A lot of people showed up. Smoky ass room. I was very stoned.
It was smoky. I didn't smoke. Let that be on camera. I did not smoke at all.
I'm pretty sure you smoked a little bit.
I was sober. I was the only one sober in that room. I was the only one. How many times did Quentin try to pass me it? And I said, no, in the name of Jesus, I shall not be smoking today. How many times, bro?
A lot.
Thank you. And I said at the end, though. Now, at the end was different. At the end was different because it's at the end. But at the beginning, no, I was sober.
You know, it reminded me of like of what a dab bar would be like, or like a crazy smoke lounge.
Yeah, that was a smoke lounge.
You know,
that was a smoke lounge. That is a fact. Lounge. There was just stuff that it was a smoke lounge. Now you hit the dabs, didn't you?
Yeah.
How was that? The dab station, the wax station.
It was good. Not a big dabber. Know what I mean? Dabs are tough. Hot dabs, they're just rough on your lungs. They're doing a lot of hot dabs over there. I dabbed a couple times, though. It was good. It took me back to those good old days of me going to Oklahoma and just dabbing all the fucking day long and just getting cooked. Kind of scared of the dabs.
Now, at this point, we're going to insert some what we talked about, the dab station. We do have pictures of that.
We have some video of it. Let's just put it in right here. Who gives a shit?
Right here.
Yeah, we're dabbing.
So as you can see, there was a station for smoking. There was smoke everywhere. There was the dab station. There was stuff on, like people brought stuff. Like it was a cool event.
There was so much smoke that you damn near needed fog lights to be in there.
Yeah, it was tough. Like we actually, like I haven't looked back at the footage fully, and I know some of the spots are it's just smoked out.
Yeah,
like it's like I don't know what we picked up on it. That's why I kept going back to the cameras. If you remember, I kept going up to Quentin. Even though I was roasting him as I was doing it, but I also go up there like looking at the actual picture of it, you know what I mean, the frame and everything, just make sure that was good. Quentin did a good job of filming. So if people do need something filming, need a cameraman, please look out to Q or also Cuda, especially if you up in the Fayetteville area.
Yeah, Northwest Arkansas.
If you up in that area, you need some film. There's a cameraman up there that's worked in hostile situations and made sure everything got on camera and make sure everybody was good. Cuda is a ride or die, and same with Quentin. So that's another thing. Let's go up to the channel. You'll be able to find both of them, especially on Instagram. Instagram with Cuda and then Facebook with Q, and they'll give you their rates and all that. So shouts out to both of them, definitely.
Dope, hell yeah. Give a good shout out to the cameramen. Don't get enough recognition.
That is a fact. Hell, but one thing about long story short, and if you are gonna like do anything in film, sometimes you're gonna have to be the cameraman.
Yeah,
like everybody damn near you have seen on this channel has one point in time has been a cameraman.
I remember going out to Tulsa a lot early days. You know, shout out to all my Tulsa boys that rock with me. But I just had to find a cameraman when I got down there.
Okay.
I just had to fucking find somebody that was like willing to just, hey, could you hold this for a little bit? You know what I mean? Give me 30, 45 minutes of just like, and I'm not going to lie, it's tough to find a cameraman.
Yeah, it is.
A lot of people don't realize it's tough to find somebody like a lot of people don't know this, but I went and shot interviews at a car show Saturday morning.
Oh shit, that's dope.
I went and fucked with some people, but like it's 7, 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, wake up! You got to be ready. You know the camera. I can't just hold it myself. I'm not like what's his name who in the forest with the tripod on my fucking head. Survivor man. You know I'm not him. But finding a cameraman and somebody that's like willing to just take directions is cool, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty hard to deal with. I know I am.
And there was Eddie. Hold on. Eddie also was a cameraman that was supposed to come, but we went with a different cameraman. But shout out to him as well. He's getting into also editing as well. So that person will be made prevalent within the group as well, and we'll be able to. Well, you'll be able to find this person and also reach out if you needed some editing done.
We got to get all of our guys to get an Instagram and get like a link tree or something. We got to get these guys.
Yeah. And also anybody else that's also doing film, that's doing comedy, that's doing stand up, that's doing skits, that's doing editing, that's doing animation, you just want to just be a part of something, also bouncing ideas off of or growing with each other, please reach out. There's so many people that's came into the fold that have made money and that have done different things. And it's crazy because remember, I was with the group for a little under a year, right after the first year of its long story short being a thing. Then we started doing. In my opinion, that's when the channel just really started fucking growing. Like, it really was like the interviews was going to Fayetteville a lot. We went to the Nudie concert and stuff like that. We was going to...
And it still is. I think it's just like, I'm just not like... I see Long Story Short now as like a whole. You know what I mean? And I got to post more shit on the Long Story Short show page as far as like voiceovers and everything. But now I'm realizing this like Long Story Short show is like... Is a one thing, you know, like, and I kind of always been telling Tylo this was like, yeah, it's gonna be, because he would ask me what it's gonna be, and I was like, well, it's gonna just be it's gonna be a show. It's just kind of like how we're trying to find something to do on the next event, right? Like, it's gonna be a Long Story Short show. It's gonna be like Long Story Short show podcast live. We're like, you know, like we're talking about doing a mystery comedy show.
Like, you know. And even that, there's different ideas. That's also talent shows, or fashion shows, especially cookout shows. What's the cookout
show would be crazy.
Fashion show would be crazy.
Get a bunch of people stoned and doing a fashion show.
That is true, but nothing is like the combo of getting stoned and eating food. That is the best combo. And
you know, we talked about incorporating food in the next event, you know?
And also doing even different types of food ideas. Again, don't want to give too much away, but we have been bouncing around a lot of new ideas of new concepts to do, so please look out for those things as well. And one thing I do miss, because we never really talked about when I left and then coming back into the fold and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that I liked a lot was being in the thinking tank, was what I always called it, where we bouncing ideas around. And I mean, there's so many ideas around that I felt was left on the table even before I left that we was talking about that just never came into fruition.
I know I got some shit that I'm working. I got a dollar store review that people's
no.
That.
Like, no. Like, I already know behind the scenes what, of course, we're all doing and stuff like that. Like, and that's what I'm telling them. Like, there's more to come. There's more different ideas that's just bouncing around and stuff like that. But I just like being in the think tank of ideas and then the prosecutors. Like, for some reason, I always like to create.
Kind of sounds like the think tank. It kind of sounds like what that dude took down to the Titanic.
Bro, you heard another white person,
white billionaire
is saying, "I'm gonna do it."
He's like, "I'm making a $20 million submersible.
I'll see you soon,
bitch. We're going to Titanic.
I'm pulling up."
You know he want to go down there and see if like he sees that those dudes' shoes, those people's shoes,
bro.
Those people's shoes are still down there,
bro.
You know, like that kid who brought the Rubik's Cube and his dad, and like the shoes don't implode.
Yeah.
Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. I bet the shoes are still down there. I bet the shoes.
I don't know what that much pressure. I don't know what happened to the shoes. I never looked into it, but I know we all know what their bodies are.
Well, their bodies are gone, but the shoes from the Titanic still down there.
Regardless, let's say it works. Actually, let's say it don't work.
Bro, it's gonna work.
Let's say it don't work. Let's say it don't work.
You gotta
again.
think like no, this one's gonna work, but it's just gonna be a little bit better. It's going to be like the Target version of the Walmart submersible. This is a Target submersible. Because we ain't seen the Best Buy submersible yet.
That is true.
We ain't seen the what's a better store? What's a better store than Best Buy to get your electronics at or some shit? We ain't seen the electronic guru fuck. You know what I mean?
a lot of people forget though.
Have you seen that dude? Shit, he's got a bubble.
Yeah.
He got a glass bubble on the front of his shit.
Yeah, he got the wings on it and everything.
You could see like what's going on. You ain't got a fucking port as big as a quarter looking out of, fucking holding back all that pressure.
But also
that one little mirror just holding back all that fucking pressure.
But I mean, if it fails, it fails. Like you're out. But anyways, if he don't make it though, they say if he don't make it, white people, will y'all leave it alone? Will y'all let Titanic just go? It just let it go. See, look, he on his phone. He don't even care. He's like, I ain't listening to you.
Peyton message
he was like, I ain't studying you. We going to the Titanic.
No,
I don't know what.
I think he's gonna make it. I mean, the one.
The other one did make it too.
Cardboard paper,
it did make
glue. He made it a few times.
Yeah.
But he didn't tell anybody all the noises it was making on the way down there. He's like, oh, that's normal.
To it. Like it was.
And he was bringing that bitch back up and down so fast. That's not how the world works. Biometric pressure, and I'm pretty sure pressure's in water.
Yeah,
and how something like is crumbled up and then it's brought back to it's. You know what I mean? He's just so fucking arrogant. Rich people are just so fucking dumb.
No, I think it was a mix of. First of all, it was one guy that
How can you be so rich and dumb?
Because you don't know everything,
and like but damn.
Sometimes being broke saves people life.
That is the truth,
because they can have a crazy idea that they don't know is crazy, but they don't got the money to do it.
Yeah.
This was a person that it was a smart guy. He just went into some other lane. I
don't know.
He went to another lane.
I don't think he was that fucking smart, bro.
He was. I think he
was like cook smart. Like he'd been left in the oven a little bit too long, and then came out and God gave him a few things, but he misplaced some shit and went off and hit the vape and took a drink, and then he came back and was like, "Fuck, I had one in the oven." And then he sent that guy out.
First of all, technically what he did was, since he did build
and when you look
a
at his
submersible
eyes,
that
it's always white
there.
people with like green weird eyes where they look at you and are like,
I was looking at that dude's eyes.
Look at that dude's eyes, bro. Tell me he wasn't fucking like already on some, like, why do people believe dudes like that, bro?
You just told me you believe that this other now white guy
no, I said
could go down there.
It's gonna make it. Yeah, because he's putting $20 million in it. How much was the fucking Titan? It was made out of it was a couple. It wasn't. It might even have been $1 million, bro. It was made out of fucking rejected parts from Boeing. Oh, here we go again with the Boeing. He was the first whistleblower, and he died. Which is crazy to think about. Now that we're bringing up the Boeing thing, isn't it crazy to think about that he bought shit from Boeing, and Boeing was like, "You didn't buy shit from us, bitch."
Yo, Boeing.
And then next thing you know, he went down to the Titanic, been down to that bitch 7-8 times in that bitch. Boom, died in this one. Boeing was like, "Shut the fuck up, man. You didn't buy shit from us. Hey, you didn't buy shit from us."
Did you hear about the controller? Do you remember the controller?
Yeah,
bro.
Why did he use Xbox?
Bro, it was a company's controller, and their stock went down the next day. They had no control over who bought their product and why they did it. But their stock went. I felt so bad for them. I felt bad for them.
One situation.
One situation
changed everybody's life.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is people sleeping on that Boeing shit. I might be stepping on something. Boeing might come be fucking trying to kill me now because it's crazy. That dude died not even a couple years later. This dude died now who was like telling people like, yeah, Boeing don't even give a fuck about safety anymore. Boom, whistleblower, dead. Then this other dude who just was doing some shit talking about Boeing and shit, he's dead too. He's
Boeing
dead.
is wild.
We're talking
Boeing
about death. We're talking about these people are dead, D'Angelo.
Boeing is wild. I mean,
and what's even more crazy is like, have you ever seen a Spirit airplane? Everybody bag on Spirit, right?
Yeah.
But
they get you there.
Boeing buys products from Spirit.
Yo, that's not Spirit.
Like
is
what?
Wild. Spirit is wild.
What? Why do you think their plane rides are so cheap? Because you probably will fucking die.
Yeah.
You have the highest rate of. Oh, dude, I remember being an American airliner, cruising over the ocean, going to Miami, thinking, "Damn, we right over the ocean," but we were like on the coast, so you could see the coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Leaving Dallas and shit. You know, and what do you? Next thing you know, I see a fucking plane fly under me. It's lower to the ocean. It's probably like at least 5,000 feet of under us. I'm looking at that bitch, going, "Damn, that's a Spirit plane."
Bro, don't talk
I'm
about
thinking,
spirit plane
no,
like
I'm
this.
serious. I'm thinking, damn, that's a spirit plane. Why is that bitch flying so close to the water? Then I'm like, oh, I'm an American, so I got the upper ticket, so I bought the little bit better ticket. I'm thinking, hold up. So the shittier plane I'm in, the closer I am to fucking. Well, hold on, we're going down. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
Hold the fuck up, dude. What's going on?
Spirit is a good initiation.
It's called Spirit.
Into.
I mean, has anybody even fucking thought of the fucking airplane name?
Yo, hey.
I mean, shit.
You trying to see your ancestors or no? Like, why not? Sometimes you got to go see them. Now, what I like about Spirit.
They about to change their name to In Spirit.
Well, ain't they gone now?
No, they still there.
No,
If they ain't, it's got to be a Legion or something. You know what I mean?
I want to say they shut down.
Spirit?
Spirit.
I don't think Spirit shut down, bro. I think you could still get on a Spirit fucking flight today.
Damn.
Yup. You can jump on that bitch right now. Go to Miami for $75 out of Dallas, probably. On a Spirit flight. Spirit. On a Monday? Oh, yeah, for damn sure.
Damn.
Spirit flight. It's called Spirit.
Bro, let it go.
Literally a fucking metal tube with people in it. Spirit. That's crazy. They got your spirits.
Spirit have gotten a lot of people where they needed to go.
I'm just glad I ain't never been on one. I bet it stinks like a Greyhound
I've never
bus.
been on one. I've heard about it, but I always wanted to go.
You
It's
ever
one of
been-
those things I always wanted
You
to
ever
do.
been on a Greyhound bus?
No. That I don't want to do.
Boy, then that bitch probably stink. Probably smell like stripper carpet. Like a strip club carpet.
Bro, there was this guy online. There's a video of where he taps the fucking seat of it. You just see this dust just come up. Like
Up
it
off
was
the Greyhound bus?
Yeah, it was bad. That's the reason why they got the pattern that they do is so you cannot see the dirt that's actually in the seat.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is walk up to it and just pat that bitch hard. You just see dust just come out.
Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Dusty seats on the Greyhound.
On the Greyhound.
Would you ever get on a Greyhound?
I've never got on the Greyhound.
Would you get on a Greyhound? That's kind of like a dying thing, huh? It's kind of like the last
It's-
option. Like,
no,
fuck.
it's not our area option. We don't rely on buses and trains like that. Like if you go to New
People
York,
ride trains though.
yeah, people do.
People ride the fuck out of trains.
Not-
too. It's like
not
it's like
here.
a thing. No, here too.
There's
But-
a train. Don't
Well,
do that.
it's
They
not.
go through Van Buren.
It's
Don't
not
do
a.
that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
I'm talking about people riding trains, like as in like a thing. Like people still ride trains.
Yes, people. Yeah, I get that. That's what I'm saying.
We don't have like a fucking
We do
commute
not.
train.
We do not remind.
We got the
rely on
propane
that.
buses. We got the buses.
And even then, have you been on one of them bitches?
I ain't been on one yet.
Exactly.
I don't need to.
There was times where you didn't have a car and you still didn't do it because we do not rely on that type of transportation that much where we're at, like our location. Like no, now if you go up to Fayetteville, yeah, that's
They
a
don't
little
even
bit
have
more.
a train. They still
That's
have
a little
buses.
bit
They have
more. Yeah, they got buses.
They got
It's a
bus
little bit
buses.
more. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a little bit more, but you go to a bigger city like Little Rock, or if you go to
They don't got a train.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They don't have a train to take you around the fucking city.
Yeah, they do.
What's it called?
I can't remember.
Exactly, because they don't fucking
They
have
may
it.
not. They may not.
They
But see,
don't.
that's
You're
just where,
just- you're
again.
just
That's
talking
just, no.
shit.
Again, that's to my point.
But this
Us-
is talk shit, man. Welcome to Talk Trash Podcast.
Like, but you go to Texas, you go to Austin, you go to New York, especially.
Texas.
They have
Austin,
a train station. That people talk
Austin
about
got
the
a
East
metro.
Coast. I do not know.
See, that's what I'm
But
saying.
it's the
You're
South.
fucking just
It's
talking.
the South. I don't know.
But you can jump on a train
But New
and
York-
travel down.
You can. Yes. We have a train
That's what I'm
system.
getting at. Like, we could jump on a train if we had to. Like, if we were broke and we couldn't afford a fucking plane ticket, and we didn't want to get on a Greyhound, I would take a train. Fuck, I'd get on a train here if I could.
Bro.
Could you get on a train
You have
here and
never.
go to,
When the last time you been on the train?
I'm
And it
trying to
wasn't no
think.
holiday shit. It wasn't on some.
Nah.
Wasn't
Wasn't the train at the Creekmore
Yeah,
Park?
it wasn't that
Okay.
shit.
The last time I've been on a train, I ain't never been on no fucking train, man. I can't
Exactly.
even.
Exactly.
I'm not that
Exactly.
white yet, you know. I haven't been like, I'm gonna take this Union.
It's not a white thing. It's just.
But no, it is. The trains are still like, you could still get on a train.
Yes, you
and it's
can.
not just a white thing. I seen a black dude on a train.
That's what I'm saying. You said it was a white thing. I thought I said.
I'm trying to like. I've been on a. I'm trying to think when I was on a fucking train, man. I want to go rob one now just because you fucking got me fucked up.
Bro, how was that like? Being able to rob a fucking train back in the restaurant area, like you just like you got your rifle on the horse.
That's wild. And you stopping this bitch.
Yeah.
You got.
Oh, you got a stick of dynamite at the end. You wait for
You
him to cross
already blew it up. Yeah, it's about to derail.
Yeah, whoever's on that train.
Don't
it's
give a
over.
fuck. It's over.
It's over.
With a bandana and a horse.
Yeah.
And a gun.
Yeah. 3 of my pals.
And a couple of outlaws.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to get it in train.
It's either we're taking
drunk.
Yeah.
They didn't believe water. They were like, "What the fuck is that?"
Bro, that's a misconception. People didn't stop that. Well, it was no water.
There was water, but people didn't believe in fucking hydrating.
No, yeah, that's true.
They were like, beer better than water.
But there was that old conspiracy of they was talking about where people didn't trust water at all, so all that they drunk was alcohol.
They had to drink some type of water. You know what I mean? Like they had to be like working out in the fields and knowing they can't have beer.
Well, see, I thought you was being on some conspiracy shit, so that's my fault. Speaking of conspiracy shit,
hold on, and they did have water because how they know that
exactly.
If the horse drank the water, they knew to drink the water. They might have got that from the Indians. Somebody told them about water. The Indians had been drinking water. They weren't just drinking.
Everyone's been drinking water.
They weren't just drinking.
Columbus was just drinking.
They weren't.
wine.
No, but I'm just saying, like,
Fuck Columbus.
Good water, good, clean, clear water. Open your beer, man. You taking forever to moving the mic around like fucking that's an Oprah show.
You keep saying some dumb shit that I keep wanting to respond to, and I was
water.
like,
I'm not even saying any dumb shit. I'm just saying like they had water.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I agree with you.
They didn't hydrate like that. They were
No.
like, get drunk.
Yeah.
Rob trains, motherfucker.
Well, what do you think your job would have been in the Western era? Like in that
Outlaw.
You think you would have been? Everybody think they would have been a damn outlaw.
I would have been robbing.
Like, you would have been a blacksmith. You would have been the bald-headed blacksmith.
I would have been extorting, robbing.
Nigga.
Especially down here, it's a hell on the border. Down here, it was hell on the border. Down here.
Yeah. In Arkansas, we was hanging you.
Yeah, so
Fort Smith, we was hanging
and I'm
you.
white, so I would have definitely been running some shit. I would have been looking for the gangs,
bro. You would have been Fort Smith
because you got to think the smart
we was killing people.
Like the smart people would have known how to just get in and get out. Like it was so easy to disappear. No phones, no cameras, no nothing. Yeah. I could just rob a couple of stores here, or a bank, or get me and my cronies robbed a fucking anything, and then we got the fuck out of Dodge. Because there's always been those people that's like, I'm just gonna not rob and be good.
But see, that's what
be gay. And
there's a lot of misconceptions.
Be a silly Billy.
But hold on, there's a misconception
and not get shot.
Man,
shut the fuck up. I'm going to the saloon. There's no. That's because that's the crazy part. There was people out there that were so smart that they knew the future was gonna hold some crazy shit. It's gonna be like, especially imagine like seeing a train. And seeing technology being advanced right in front of your fucking ass, like, god damn it, like the train's way faster than the horse.
But there's a misconception too.
And there's food on the train, and there's fucking bathrooms on the train, probably, and and this is new technology and shit. That's like being out. Like ask my Mimi when she seen a running bathroom. She used the bathroom outside until she was like 18. Ask her. She's right fucking in there. And she'll tell you. And that's technology. Imagine when she walked in my papa's house and goes, what is that? Pointing at a toilet.
There's people that still having that reality.
And think about it in Vietnam when people were asking, what the fuck is this? It's a toothbrush. You ain't never brushed your teeth? People in Vietnam was like, what the fuck? This shit's fucking lame. Because they didn't even know new technology coming out. Think about that. Think about that shit for a second.
People that still
there was people so smart that was like, listen, I already know that shit's is gonna advance, but right now it's not. And so we have every opportunity to do whatever the fuck we need. Blow shit up, steal shit, kill people. Who give a fuck about Mary? Nobody, bitch. There's 100,000 Marys out there. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And think about that. And then there's the good people. You got the good dumb people that get dumbed down by Paul Mall. Paul, you want me to get the milk from the cow, Paul? Go to the store, Paul? Jesse James was not saying Paul. He was like, shut the fuck up, sit down, get on the ground, guns, ammo, everything. Bang, dead. Nope, that's what's going to happen. Money in the bag, bitch.
That's one of the misconceptions of that time.
How the fuck do you know?
Is that people... No, hear me out. Let me land, nigga, let me land. Is that people think, I would be an outlaw. They see them just rolling up, just how you got it in your head. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Hey, reach for the sky, motherfucker. I feel you. I feel you. But a lot of things that's not talked about is people protect themselves. People forget that you can walk up to any business and find that owner or whoever's on the other side of that table is a gunslinger themselves.
Yeah.
That was the sport of.
Yeah.
So
yes, that was there, but that's what I'm saying. A smart person knew, like,
got a headshot.
You had to kill.
You would have been a blacksmith.
I would have been killing people left and right. I wouldn't even have gave somebody the fucking benefit of the doubt. I would have been blowing through there.
Ahoy, ahoy.
What would you would have been?
Oh wait, that would have been you.
What would you would have been? Let's ask what you would have been.
Me?
Would you been in a free state, or would you have been in a? Yeah. Well, you would have thought about being in a free. Down here, you wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have been no.
There was black outlaws down here, actually.
Oh, so you would have been an outlaw?
No,
now.
I'm not saying I would have been an outlaw.
Wow, that's crazy. What would you would have been? Huh?
Being a realist.
Yeah.
Being a realist.
No. What would you would have been? What would you would have been?
I would have been a manager of a bank.
Oh yeah, they would have let you be. Yeah, they might let you be.
Bank.
Yeah, they knew they were gonna let you. Don't be looking at any white women walking in that bank though, you motherfucker down here. Don't be talking to them. I don't give a fuck what you got to do.
Make it a casino then, because I'm risking it all. Make it a casino.
There we go.
Risking it all.
There we go. That's a little bit better.
So
okay.
Fair enough.
They have black outlaws out there. You fucking
did.
right. They had every type of outlaw, bro. You got to think. The Indians, we were like right across the street from the Indians, across the river. I mean, fuck, bro.
Fort Smith, I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? I would have just ran to Oklahoma at that point, you know? Ran to fucking
There was
Denver.
a lot of outlaws in Oklahoma.
You know what I mean? Times are... And, like, you're right. People probably had guns back then, but it was the type of thing. It was like... You know, when you walk... If I was out of town and I walked into the store and they never noticed me, well, the first thing they're going to think about is I'm just, like, an out-of-towner getting whatever the fuck. I could just walk in and shoot them. That's how easy it was.
But you don't know how quick draw is. Like, you're thinking you can just
so if I walked in the fucking store to go buy some sugar and the dude goes, hello, and as soon as he said hello, I just, boom.
I'm telling you, there's guys with a better reflex muscle.
Working at the hardware store?
Yes, that's what they did.
Working at the bank.
That was sport.
Dude.
That was sport. How they looked at shooting versus how we look. It was the first inventions of shooting. This was the new.
No, it wasn't.
This was the new toy. What are you talking about? This was the new toy.
I mean,
Everybody had a pistol.
It was for like semi-automatic shit, made revolvers and shit.
It changed the economy
but
of
I'm just
America.
saying, like not every hardware store owner just was able to go grab the sawed-off shotgun that fast.
Not a sawed-off shotgun, but at least their revolver.
And not every
they had
hardware
a speed to them. They had a speed to them.
Not every hardware store owner had a fucking revolver. Go look at old photos of dudes at the bar. The bartender had no fucking gun on him. He was just looked like a sweaty, shitty bartender. Looked like somebody at the Choctaw Casino. At an Indian Casino. If you go to an Indian Casino and go to the bar, that's what they look like back in the day. They just dressed up with a little nice button up.
I mean, you had those
shirt
communities.
tucked in.
Yeah. You had different types of communities.
Yeah,
but
you had.
But you had communities that you could not just walk
suburbs
into.
back in the day.
Yeah.
There were suburb communities. The mall and Paul, you go into the store. No, bitch, we're robbing through. Give me what the fuck you got. And I bet house robberies were a thing. Crazy back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy.
2 a.m?
And if you lived out on the...
Who's that, Paul?
Yeah, bang. Bang. Bang.
So you here in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
You don't got no fire. You got your lantern.
Yeah.
You don't got your lantern.
It take a second to get that bitch lit up.
Facts,
You can't even just fucking turn the light on. Like now it's like we just... Hold on. What's going on?
That's a wild
Yeah.
Tuesday morning. That's a wild Tuesday morning.
It's going up on a Tuesday. They wasn't thinking about no music.
Yeah, there was no...
Dude, imagine living your whole life and never hearing music.
Yeah. And you got to remember
That's crazy. Like,
I gotta shoot you. I gotta shoot you. I like the ringing of my gun.
I'm fucking crying. Like, if you woke up and fucking, just lived your life and never heard music.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, we say that, but, there was bands, bluegrass and shit like that, but not being able to turn on a radio, never experiencing that shit.
Never been able... Know who I feel bad for.
Never even knowing there's going to be cell phones and radios and pagers and nukes and shit.
But one day we're going to be that generation, right? There's a one time in progress where kids going to look back and look at our generation, look at our like 2024 and be like, ugh, how did they even survive? Like this, you know what I mean? We are those Western people right now.
Well, even whenever we was 15 to 18.
I mean, so much have changed.
I mean, dude, when
So
I was
much
in
have
high
changed.
school, we talked about it, maybe. I don't know if it was with you, but no laptops. We didn't get a laptop. We
No
got a set of
laptops.
books for school. We got a set of books at home. Each class had a set of books.
Well,
You carried your book bag around. You fucking back out scoliosis. You did the fucking thing.
yeah.
You know, we didn't have iPads and all this shit. We had computer class.
Yeah.
We wrote in cursive in school. They don't even teach
They don't
kids
even teach
cursive, and that's a
cursive
dead
anymore.
thing.
And that's sad.
That's sad.
That's sad.
It's all. I mean, look at
That's
my.
a
If you was to
beautiful
look at my
font.
nephew's
People have
fucking
beautiful fonts.
handwriting, it's fucking terrible. You couldn't even read it. It literally looked like a chicken walked across the page.
Oh.
Because that's one thing about whenever people don't know that when you run a bunch of shit and from your camera and you try to hook it up to your computer and use OBS and shit like that. There's a lot of downgrades of quality.
Oh yeah. So since you look like Trump, let's talk about it. You don't look
Bro,
nothing like
I don't
Trump.
think that
You
I don't
look
think
nothing
that
like
he
Trump.
fucking
You don't think he paid that woman, that porn star?
What is it? Who is it? Give me the backstory on that.
All right, he paid a porn star to hook up with him, which that's illegal.
Pawn Star?
I ain't trying to say the word.
Oh,
but-
okay, Corn Star. We
Yeah,
say corn
Star,
on YouTube.
Yeah.
Corn Star?
Yeah.
OnlyFans model.
No, she wasn't even that. This back in the day. Remember, this is back in the day. This is that VHS.
See, they'll
shit.
never even
This is that
experience
VHS
OnlyFans.
shit. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Bro, remember sneaking
I remember sneaking VHSs.
people. I don't care who you
It was so tough to do
Hold
too,
on,
you know.
hold on. Can we all collectively, for the next 5 seconds, just all remember the first porn we've ever seen? Just 5 seconds.
You know, the first one I remember seeing, it was on the other side of the fence, and I was on the playground,
What you mean?
and we were reaching through the fence to get the magazine.
Mm-hmm.
I was in like the 4th, 5th grade, and I'll never forget this. We're all playing on a playground, and I seen like 3 or 4 kids. They probably were dudes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm reaching through the fence, but I remember like being on the basketball court and we were doing some dodgeball and shit or doing something at recess, and I was like, I look at the fence. I'm thinking, why are these dudes reaching in the fence? Well, like, they were reaching through the fence, so I run over there. Boom! I look down. I see that titty paper. I see that titty paper, boy. I see the titties on that paper. I was like, I started reaching through that bitch, bro.
I seen that
dude,
titty paper.
bro,
Is wild.
we were reaching through that shit so hard, right? I had my shoulder up against the fence, bro. And I'll never forget. And like we're almost about to get this shit, and here come the teacher, looked like a damn giant, dude, walking down the side of the fence. And she pick up the titty paper and look at it and put it in her fucking devastated, bro. And then check this out. It was like I was getting blessed. It was like God was trying to show me, like, you're a man. You need to see titties. So I was doing something, throwing some trash away. This was like a couple years later. So 7th grade now. I'm like, I need to see some titties at this point. I don't even know why my dick's getting hard in the morning when I wake up. I'm like waking up like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like I'm dying and shit. I'm like, what's going on, Dad? I'm going to throw some trash away at some restaurant or somewhere, and I look in the fucking trash can. There's a whole stack of titty paper, titty magazines. Just every page had titties and hairy pussy on it. And I grabbed a whole stack, bro.
Oh,
Took that shit back, man.
that's a good one. That's a good
Mhm.
one. Mine, I know. Like, I can only remember my first physical because I've seen it before, but my first, because you talk about your first, like you
Like
got
that's
your
when I
copy.
seen it.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Like you got like.
Whoa, wait a minute. There's a naked girl on the front of that.
Oh, you
dude.
talking about that? All right, I seen
No. Like it's like she was like nude. Like she was like flexing her shit.
Yeah,
she was
yeah,
nude.
she was
like
nude,
the titty
nude.
paper, bro. The
Yeah.
titty paper.
Yeah. Okay. Like
Not just no shit on the mag or just not a naked. Like come
Yeah.
on, nah.
now, I'll say this: my first.
Cause I see my cousin naked a couple times, but it didn't
Wow.
hit. So keep going. Why she was fucking bad as shit back in the day too.
We're gonna move on real quickly. So, my experience. Okay, my first like seeing like titties is a movie. Like my mom was watching a random movie. I remember being a kid
I
and
never
like
got
my mom
that.
like covered my eyes, but I already seen.
I
them.
never got that.
You know what I mean? Now my
I
first.
never got to see a movie with Tina.
Bro.
So when I seen the first time, I was like, "Whoa!" I was blown the fuck away.
Bro,
It was probably like if like an Egyptian dude could see a cell phone.
I grew up like I remember.
Well, not like now, but like back when the shit was popping off. If you was like give Jesus a cell phone, Jesus probably knew cell phones were going to be created though.
He's supposed.
If
to,
he knew
I
everything
imagine.
was gonna, if he knew all
he didn't
and
know.
seen all, no, how did he not know?
God knew. He was not.
Oh, so God was just like, all right, I'm gonna send you down there.
Bro, I'm not about to get into a Christian
Okay,
talk.
so keep
when I'm
going.
talking about the first time I
So
saw.
keep going.
All right, so the first time I had a copy though, this is my copy. This is I can, you know what I mean. I'm seeing porn for what it's meant to.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody that's in my class, I don't like.
Is it meant to do that? What if we're just supposed to watch it and not jack off?
I hate when you say dumb shit. so, anywho, I'm in junior high. I can't
Did
remember.
somebody
I
give
gotta
it to
be,
you?
Yeah. A homie of mine has.
He'd already jacked off.
recorded-
This shit is crazy. He gave it
Recorded
to you.
some HBO stuff.
And he's thinking about you too. He's like, I gotta give this to my boy.
Bro, you wildin'. Bro, you wildin'. You wildin'. How long we been going? That's wow.
How long is it? What does it say?
37.
All right, let's give it 20 more minutes. Keep going.
That's what I tell your mom. So, anyways. It's funny because she's here. Anyway.
I was just yelling at her, man.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, we're doing a fucking podcast.
But Trump, sir. Trump.
We're talking
How do you feel
about,
Trump.
well, I want to hear the end of your copy.
Oh, okay.
How
Do you remember?
How you obtained a copy of
Do
the
you
corn?
remember Picture in Picture on TV?
Mm-hmm.
I get a Picture in Picture. All right, so I got it from a classmate that lived nearby my where I was at. So I end up getting it. I come back to the house, pop the VHS in. Now this is how wild it is. I'm in the living room technically, because this was a nice little cool design house. Like, you know what I mean, with the den in the living room, it was pretty slick how they did it. And like the living room, it was this rock. You felt like you was in this nice ass cabin. It's anyway, but in that, it's the only way for you to get to this one bedroom. It's the only way you can get to it, because it's off the off wall of this room. That's a back room, the living room. But the only two doors is from the kitchen, and the other door is this master bedroom. They got the master.
That's crazy. From the kitchen and the master bedroom?
Bro, it was...
Like, if you hungry at night, just not going straight from the bedroom to the kitchen.
Like, bro, it was slick.
It was slick. It was nice.
Slick.
Nice little rich house.
Yeah, it was slick. So...
That's crazy to talk about, too. Houses we've been in. I've been in some
I've been in some crazy
some
houses.
fucking insane.
Yeah.
Okay, keep going.
Now, my my lovely Amy, all right, is in the back room, right? That she's in that room. That's attached to the living room. That's you got to go to get to that room. You got to get in the living room. So I'm in the living room. It's late at night. I got the picture on. You know what I mean? I'm doing my thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? She comes out. You know what I mean? I'm thinking with the picture. I'm good because I can easily exit the picture. It goes to the TV regular programming station.
Yeah.
So she comes out, right? She looks at the TV. I think I got it off in time. She, you know what I mean? And she goes back into her room, you know what I mean? Shrug shoulder. It's late at night. I'm thinking, you know, she might was going to get something to drink. Saw I was up or heard something and saw that I was up. And was like, all right, that's what it was. I'm going to go back to bed. The next day, as my mama come and get me from said location, all I hear is, and that boy was watching that porno on my TV.
Damn.
He thought it was slick with that picture.
Nuh-uh. Got you. And that was your boy gave you the DVD, dude.
Gave me the tape. This was VHS.
Damn, that was a VHS picture is crazy.
Bro. Now, luckily, though, I was smart, though, because the night before, when she came and saw that, right, I was like, I wasn't sure if she saw it. You know what I mean? I was still little, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wasn't buying her. So I took it out of the house.
Oh, fucking crying. Keep going.
So I took it out of the house, right, and put it behind the little shed thing, right? I put it behind the shed thing, just in case. So now, one thing though, that was kind of crazy is neither one of them asked me for the set tape.
Mm-hmm.
None of them was like, "Give me that goddamn tape."
Yeah.
Like, so I don't. But I don't know. I ain't gonna get into that. But
That's kind of so. I want to say this story. It reminds me of So I was about 16 or 17, and I had a couple of magazines.
okay.
And or no, I was probably like 15. And I guess Jolene, my stepmom, had been going through my room. And when I went home that day, I was like, "Oh shit, somebody's seen these."
Oh, you knew
because they were moved. They were moved, and I was like,
you know how you set your stash, yeah.
And so I literally got home before them because I'd get home before them because they worked. And I got home, and I fucking went outside. I buried them bitches. Went back, not even 2 or 3 days later. She said some slick comment like something about the titty paper. And she didn't say titty paper, but she was like titty magazines in my room and shit. You know what I mean? And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, well, bitch, I buried those, so you don't even know where the I was like, man, they're just magazines. Nobody said. She never said it to me. I just heard her.
Yeah, okay.
Talking to my dad.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He had some titty paper magazines in his room. And my dad was probably like, yeah, he's a fucking boy. He should have some tits. And I buried those. I should have never buried those.
Now, for me, okay, that was my mom.
Because it was her house, you know.
Yeah.
It's like, I look back on it, it's like, fuck, you know what I mean? It's not, I didn't have drugs or nothing in there.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have had a little weed towards the end, but it was like, whoa, I didn't ever fucking...
All right, now the experience I gave you, right, was my mom's, me living with my mom type of experience, right? All right, now, when I was 13, I moved in with my dad, right? Now, this is my dad's introduction to seeing my son with porn. One day he's at work, right, and I'm in his room. You know what I mean. Now my dad used to smoke some of that cannabis, all right, and I'm 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
I want some cannabis, so I will at times.
See, and I didn't know my dad smoked till about then.
Oh,
he would tell me he's cleaning his guns. I've told the story a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I'd walk outside and I'd be like, "You cleaning your guns?" Oh, it's fucking.
Yeah, it's going in.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's going in.
Let's open the door.
Oh
yeah.
Bro,
see, let's go,
bro.
Let's go grab the fucking.
I told you.
Let's go grab
I
the.
told
Let's go
you.
grab the speaker
I
real
told
quick,
you.
dude.
I told you.
Holy shit!
It's coming down.
It's getting fucking gnarly out there.
I told you.
right
There was a
now.
lot of red on that radar. When I showed you that radar, it was a lot of red.
Oh shit!
I know
dude.
y'all can't see the outside, but it's coming down. But anywho, so with my dad, right? Like I'll go in this room, I'll get his weed, and I'll smoke his weed and shit at times, right? So
I'll record a little bit with my cell phone. So keep talking,
so people can see.
Yeah,
that.
keep telling your story though.
So when I go into his room, right? I can't find the weed today. I can't find his weed today, so I'm looking everywhere.
Oh, you couldn't. You already knew where it was.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But he
Okay.
switched the position of the weed. So as I'm looking for the weed, I'll open up this drawer. For the sake of my father and for my stepmother, I will not speak of what all was in that drawer. But what I will say, though, is the biggest porn collection of DVDs I've ever seen in my life. Now, I mean all kinds. DVDs, all kind of DVD titles, like from a range. So, you know what I mean? I got the Holy Grail.
Damn.
I got the Holy Grail. Because it's a stack.
Looking for the kush.
It's looking for the kush. Find that puss. It's
Damn.
crazy how God works. But anyway.
He's like, you know what? Fuck getting high today. Just jack off.
But take some load off.
This is a natural high.
Yeah.
You know what
You
I'm
seem a
saying?
little uptight.
You know, you could wait 20 minutes and get the same feeling.
Facts.
And anyways,
So,
what did he do? What did he do when you
Now, of course, I'm being smart. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I pop a DVD in, doing my thing, pop it back in this case, put it in the spot. No harm, no foul. I know to keep it in the same look. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but one day I get a little reckless. There's careless actually. Because there was a different spot where he had a magazine at. So I took the magazine, but I guess I thought somebody about to come in my dad's room. So, you know what I mean? I heard him grab the magazine, got out of there, dished it somewhere, came back out and make it look, you know what I mean? I've been out here the whole time. You know what I mean? And I just, you know what I mean? And I was trying to be slick with it. So eventually something happened where I just forget about the magazine entirely.
Yeah.
Now, while I got the magazine, is
chicken nuggets are ready.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I
shit.
mean?
Yeah, hey, fuck that titty paper.
So the titty paper is underneath my bed, underneath my mattress.
Okay.
So
perfect spot for it. They never look under there.
So, and I couldn't even tell you why they searched for, because actually that was a weird thing for them to do.
But you know why? You answering the question.
Well,
you already know the answer.
He was like, "Where's my titty paper?"
He's like, "Boy, bring that double D titty paper back in here right now."
And you know what my dad did?
That titty book.
He let me keep the book, but told me to stay off the DVDs. I was like, "What?
Oh.
You're scratching up my DVDs, son." DVDs.
Hey man, listen, you can keep the fucking magazines. Stop touching my fucking DVDs.
Don't touch my DVDs.
It's like skipping and shit. Like he's like about to get off. He's like, oh, and the video's like it freezes on his ass.
Wow.
Man, back to Donald Trump though, man. I don't know, man. Really don't even know if he's if he did that shit or didn't do that shit, man. I don't know, man. I think they're just trying to get him on some shit, man.
Donald Trump is...
They just trying to get him on some shit, man.
Donald Trump, to be fair, is a amazing entertainer.
Yes.
He's an amazing entertainer. He got a lot of people to look at politics that wasn't into politics. That is a fact. Mm-hmm. When Trump got in office, everybody felt like they had an opinion. Every
businessman, every motherfucker that likes guns, corn, grows corn.
Well, even that, if you was against that, you had a voice. It was a very political time when Trump got in office. Now, if Trump comes back, if Trump wins again,
yeah,
I will say he's possibly one of the greatest Americans of all time. I don't care what he does after this point. If he's able to fumble like this and still bring it back, because remember when he run the presidency, he was fumbling all through that. You know what I mean? Grab him by the, comment or the racial comments or the homophobic comments. Like, it didn't matter. It pleased his base to actually hear a politician say those things. Mm-hmm. So if they come out again and he wins again after being a felon, he is now a felon, and he does it. Greatest American of all time. Yeah, that's crazy. You got to give it to him. You got to give it to him.
Because, I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that it's like...
Greatest American
if he was never the president, this would have never happened.
People forget why he became a president.
He wanted to change.
No. He was at a dinner where they did I forget what it's called, but they invite all the media. They invite a comedian out to do a monologue on them, of the media staff and all that. I forget what it is. Anyways, it's on C-SPAN. So it's Obama's. He's doing his speech, right? It's during his presidency. Trump is in the audience with his family. You know what I mean? He's just chilling. He's been talking about a little bit of news stuff, but nothing crazy. Never picked a side. He's just talking the shit. Got his family there. Trump goes in on him. I mean, not Trump, but
Obama.
Obama goes in on him. But like,
you think
it's online?
Do you think Obama's wife is a dude?
No, we ain't gonna do that.
All right.
Anyways, what Obama did to him was embarrassed him, made him look stupid, made him look foolish, made him look like he was an entitled jerk, made it look like he did not know politics and could never be in politics. Trump said, "You're on, nigger," and he ran for president. Wins. After all the things they threw at him, wins, loses,
dub,
turn the nation against the people. Hence, the January 6th incident. So you have that, and then, he loses presidency, gets convicted as a felon, comebacks and win.
Best American of all time. I don't know. I think Evel Knievel is probably the most badass American, or Oppenheimer.
They never dealt with Black Twitter, so no.
Black Twitter. I guess I'm not a fan. I'm not into Black Twitter.
Oh, it's wild over there.
Never really done the Black Twitter shit.
It's wild over there.
Does it get crazy?
It's crazy over there.
It's pretty nuts, huh?
I fucks with him.
I haven't been a lot on Twitter. I think I'm glad that Elon bought Twitter just so we could have freedom of speech.
Oh.
Because when I get on Twitter, I'm scared because like I see tits, dicks,
Yeah, you see it all on Twitter.
fights, shootings.
Yeah, executions.
I mean executions.
It's turned into a whole spot over there.
I mean it's like the damn Coliseum.
Yeah,
He should have called it the Coliseum.
What do you want to see? We got it.
You know what I mean?
Put a hashtag in front of that shit. We got it.
Yeah, fuck. I mean, it is X. It's ABCDX.
Yeah.
They should have called it Z.
I do want to get on
Wow.
Kick though. I'm hearing. I need to look up on Kick because Kick supposedly should have the same type of element of just freedom of speech.
Kick does. It does.
Yeah.
You could do anything on it. This dude, man, you know what fucks me up about Kick is like, I streamed on Kick when it first came out.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And I should have kept doing it. I could
Yeah.
still do it. I could still get back on there because it has a little bit more of a freedom of voice.
Yeah.
But it's like now you got people on Kick who are doing crazy shit, like going on these like sites like Omegle and getting people to do weird shit,
Yeah.
like crack an egg on your head or put an egg in the microwave.
Yeah.
And people are doing it. These dumbass kids are doing it to do anything for clout. And the kids and the people that are getting these other people to do shit, those are fucktards, man.
Can we pause the podcast real quick?
For what?
I need to pee like a mother.
Go take a piss, man.
All right, talk to the people.
But yeah, the people
Tell them
on
about the first time you started losing hair.
the piss. Yeah, well, I know when I lost my hair. It was losing hair is it's something that most people go through, man. I mean, fuck hair, man. We don't even need hair to look good. You know what I mean? But back to the Kick thing, bro. The people on Kick who's doing shit that just like get people to do other shit. That shit's like mid entertaining because it's like, man, you're gonna run somebody's microwave. You might harm somebody. I seen somebody make somebody put an egg in a bowl, and the bowl blew up and blew out the fucking microwave. Shit shooting out the microwave, man. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Have some common courtesy, common respect, bro. Those are your fans. Those could be your fans or people that want to fuck with you and shit. And you're just gonna degrade them by doing some dumbass shit to them, you know, or trying to get a reaction or trying to get a funny out of that shit. That's why I don't really fuck with Kick anymore, man. I'm not a Kick guy. Kick to the curb. I love the concept of the freedom of speech and shit. That's fucking dope. Think we should all have freedom of speech of wherever platform we're on. But Kick as far as like fucking, it's raining, bro.
Yeah, it's raining like a bitch out there. I told you.
Raining like a bitch,
And
man.
I told you. See, people, y'all don't know. I got a sound system, right? That's at the event.
At the event,
center.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, "No, we should go ahead and bring it back now." And I was like, "No." I looked at the radar. It looked like, "No, we should." Now, granted, though, he was trying to get in the car, which I'm like, it's not gonna fit in that car. But regardless, though, it's already raining in Oklahoma. And bro, we looked at this rain. It's coming down.
I mean, shit, we're gonna have to get a trash bag or a tarp or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something.
Kill
some time there when we go there, I guess.
I look at the radar when we're down here to see what's up.
But what time? How long have we been talking?
55.
Well, I guess we just wrap it up.
All right.
Episode 14 of Trash Talk. Like I said, like D'Angelo said, we're going to get all the team members together.
Yeah.
Get them Instagram. Get them a good contact. What is a source of contact. And then we're going to just make sure you guys go fuck with them. Go fuck with the Instagram. Go fuck with Long Story Shirts on Instagram.
I'm back, bitch.
D'Angelo's back.
I'm back, bitch.
This is episode 14, man. I just want to say,
back.
like, I haven't been hella consistent with anything.
No, but I'm back,
Any
though.
type of podcast, but now, like, this podcast has been hella consistent.
But I'm back, though.
You know, we're growing, we're vibing, we're working, we're grinding.
Yes, we will.
Listen, if you're watching this,
Yeah.
I'm either working on the video of the event or it's already out. So one of the two, go check out that video. If it's not out, go subscribe so you can be ready for that shit. Make sure you drop a comment. Make sure you drop a like. And see us next Monday at 9 a.m. here on Trash Talk Podcast. Thank you guys for real.
Thank your mother.
Thank you, Mom.